What's up, guys? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about Oasis. Now, Oasis Network is one of the most held cryptos by VCs in all of crypto. I think it's only Polkadot that's actually above it in terms of altcoins. And their roadmap for 2023 is looking stronger and stronger. I'm going to go through that along with what I think this can hit in terms of price. Based on just the developments that they're having and the additional privacy layer that they're potentially going to be able to put in, which doesn't make them a privacy coin, it just makes them smart. So I'm going to get into that in a second. Before I do, if you are new to the channel, guys, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on this channel. And in those videos, I showed everyone I was buying these cryptos up because I thought they were quality. And you can see what the prices of all these coins were when I recorded my vids. You can see the highs these coins hit less than 18 months on. And you can see what profit you would have got from just a $100 investment into each one. And say you've done that, exactly $100 into each one. That's a $2,600 investment in total. Your net profit off of that would have been 123 grand, which is pretty damn good. Now, I sold all of these. I have been buying up cryptos since the market crashed. I continue to do that very regularly, and I share the coins that I'm buying at copymycrypto.com. This is a website I run where we started with a couple hundred people. We now have over 3,000 members, and the reason for that is we've had big wins throughout the last couple of years. You know, we had coins in the last bull cycle that's 60x, 100x. Phantom did nearly 700x. And copymycrypto.com is where I do all the work. I dive into the coins, I find ones that I want to get into, I share exactly with the members what I'm getting into, why I'm getting into it, the percentage of money I'm putting in, and they can copy along. There's literally no work required, and they get the same profits I do. Also, when I sell a coin, I let the members know what coin I'm selling, what percentage I'm selling, and what I'm doing with my profits. Am I reinvesting them, or am I just banking them? But either way, I let them know. Now, have a look at how you guys got on in the last bull cycle. Did you make the gains? If you didn't, compare against the members at copymycrypto.com. Go have a look. You can see the pictures of what they made. You can see everything I've said, and that website is all fully verifiable. It's all on the history of this channel. So have a proper look. You can confirm everything that you've read, and you can make an informed decision if that's something you're interested in. Right, let's talk Oasis. So immediately I wanted to just get that up. Right now, you've got Polychain Capital, Binance Labs, Arrington, Blockchain Capital, Dragonfly, Kinetic, Electric, Huobi, Winklevoss, A16Z, which is the Andreessen Horowitz one, and Pantera. All involved in Oasis. Why? Well, if you're unfamiliar, Oasis is a privacy-enabled Layer 1 blockchain network. And it combines high throughput and low gas fees. And its architecture is going to build the next foundation for Web3. They've also announced a $235 million ecosystem fund to support projects that want to build upon Oasis. If you know anything about me, you know I'm very pro that. You've got to incentivize people to come and build with you. And the Oasis Labs ecosystem contributor has partnered with Meta, Facebook Meta, BMW Group, Genetica, and others to build platforms and products that further individual privacy protection, data governance, and responsible data use. That's always important, and data is where the money is, guys. Now, in terms of Oasis, right? At the moment, their roadmap is starting to look more and more impressive. So, for this year, they're launching an Oasis privacy layer on Sapphire. They're going to lay the groundwork for a trustless bridge to Ethereum. There's going to be a new Oasis Explorer that supports Sapphire. They're also going to be leveraging MetaMask snaps for an improved wallet experience, and they're improving the robustness and security of Oasis Core. Now, the Oasis privacy layer will launch this year. It's to fulfill a core component of Oasis's mission, which is to provide a privacy layer to all of Web3. Now, the Oasis privacy layer is not a parallel runtime or a new network. It just enables Solidity developers that are building on an Ethereum virtual machine compatible network to use the confidentiality features of the Oasis network. What that does is ensure privacy within all of DeFi, potentially, if people wanted to use it for DeFi. Sapphire is the confidential Ethereum virtual machine, and the two key components that underpin it are the OPL, that underpin the Oasis privacy layer, are the cross-chain messaging bridge and a gas relayer. They're also going to be announcing a cross-chain messaging bridge that will be integrated with Sapphire on mainnet, so developers can use the privacy layer to communicate with applications on their home network. The gas relayer also will allow users to interact with the privacy layer dApps while paying gas fees in any token of their choosing, which I like personally. You know, what that does mean is that you can look through your holdings and go, I'm not a big fan of this, so I'll burn this by using it on gas fees, which I quite like as a concept. There's a lot of people that will do that. And look, so as they're saying, developers can use Sapphire. It's the first and only confidential Ethereum virtual machine compatible paradigm to build smart contracts that are 100% confidential, 100% public, or anywhere on the spectrum of confidentiality. But again, what I like is fundamentally Oasis is about privacy, but it isn't a privacy coin. It doesn't obscure transactions. So you aren't going to be, they're not going to be at risk in the same way like Monero and, Pirate Chain, privacy coins have been getting hammered by certainly the EU government. I expect they'll get hammered by pretty much every government worldwide because governments want to know what you're doing. But Oasis have gone with a very clever approach here because companies, platforms require certain levels of confidentiality. By creating this OPL, they will ensure that companies can more appropriately ensure privacy, and as a result, they can benefit hugely. I think this is a very, very clever idea. And look, fundamentally, Oasis have a pretty clear roadmap there. You can run a node there, by the way, it's proof of stake. So if you wanted to stake it, you can actually delegate it as well. It's very, very easy. It's not quite as easy as some of the other projects out there, but the technical documents show you exactly what to do. And the technical documents are, like I say, easy to access. You can just go click build on Oasis, and then you get all the docs that come up, and you can go through there. Now, like I said, Oasis is a proof of stake network. Interestingly, they didn't fill that. Now, only about 57% of the supply is out, but that is 57% of the supply is out, but that is going to grow slowly. That's not going to be like a huge dump. So I think right now there's 5.7 billion. So by this time next year, by November sort of time of next year, there'll be about 6 billion tokens. So it's not like flooding the market. Now, in terms of the team is made up of people with backgrounds from Apple, Google, Amazon, Goldman Sachs, all big names. It's backed by the top VCs in the space, including Binance Labs, which I don't think was on the list. And the key thing that they've got is a foundation that they're pushing for. So Oasis wants to be the foundation for the Web3 world. The core value proposition of privacy gives way to other tenets required in the next iteration of the internet. And they will support your sort of decentralized identity. They will support decentralized society. They want to have a responsible data economy and data sovereignty. I'm really anti decentralized identity as a concept. I just think it's easy to manipulate, but I understand why it's there as a concept. And I can see Oasis absolutely banging. They've got really solid backers. They've got a really solid plan. I think a privacy layer that could effectively change the game for DeFi in terms of, obscuring the level of data that everyone can look at, I think is a wonderful thing. And I look at Oasis and I go, well, its high last bull cycle was around 59 cents, 59.64 cents. I can see Oasis being $1 at least. in the next bull cycle. That would put it at market cap of 5.7 bill, which is obviously quite high. I think that's very achievable. I would not be shocked to see it break past $1 with relative ease as well. Yeah, if you're going to get Oasis, I'd get it from BitGet, guys. Like, there's a reason I partnered with them. I think they're a top 5 exchange in the weighting, and they'll probably be comfortably in that by the next bull cycle. Their proof of reserves are quality, and they're easy to see. You can check it out on CoinGecko. They also have welcome bonuses for new signups. Now, there's a partner link in the description that'll give you discounts on trading fees, and then when you sign up, you will be eligible to get a reward of $1,000 in Tether. For signing up and going through a couple of activities. Easy as that. And that's free crypto you can put into something. Say you've got that $1,000, you put it into Oasis. Oasis 20x's, you've made yourself a tasty 20 grand doing nothing different. But yeah, I've been talking about privacy coins for the last few years, and I've been saying, like, I'm really concerned for their long-term future. Oasis is not that. They have got a very strong setup that they are trying to ensure that basically any project and any company can ensure privacy for their customers, for their users, for their clients, however you want to term them. And that's something that is required by GDPR and everything else. So they've got a real niche that could absolutely be perfect for the crypto space right now, and for outside of crypto, and for the Web3 world. So I'm bullish on Oasis and what they're trying to achieve. I think this is going to have some serious success. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think that it can do that? Do you think it will do? Do you think it can hit a couple dollars? Do you think it's going to not break its previous high? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And if you're a returning viewer, hit the subscribe button. These videos are going to make you money. You're going to learn stuff that you're not going to hear on the channels. Don't miss them. And guys, if you want to take the work out of your crypto investing, you can do. Head over to copymycrypto.com. That's where I share with all the members the coins that I own. Anytime I buy a crypto, I let my members know what crypto I'm buying, why I'm buying it, what gains I think a coin can have. When I sell a crypto, I do the exact same thing. What coin am I selling? What percentage am I selling? What am I doing with my profits? And they can copy along. They make the exact same profits I do, except they do zero work. And if that sounds good to you, making profits without doing any work whatsoever, then go over to copymycrypto.com and go have a look at what the members have achieved. Go have a look at what I've said. The entire site is verifiable. It's all public record. It's all on the history of this channel. And then you can make an informed decision if that's something that you want to take part in and make the gains. So yeah, guys, go check that out, and I'll see you all soon. Take it easy. Bye-bye.